I don't think I freed up enough computer resources this time around because I'm getting some audio glitching.
Uh-oh.
But hopefully it'll be okay by next time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see a video on Resident Evil 1.5. I still love the fact that we have, like, a beta of 2 that can be its own game. I don't know. The concept's interesting.
Yeah. Elixir of spiritual life.
Although we definitely did not get the same Leon we got in the later game. Lacking the very 90s bowl cut. Okay, maybe not bowl cut. Is it? What? Is it a bowl cut?
Leon Kennedy in the game that I remember in the Resident Evil 2 that I remember, no, it wasn't a bowl cut. A bowl cut is a very distinctive look.
Okay, maybe split straight cut.
All right. If I recall,
with a little angular,
yeah, I just kind of remember his hair being parted, but yeah, I don't think there was a name for it. Oh, hey.
It's parted straight, but also curved as the Leonardo DiCaprio cut. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Sounds appropriate enough. Because it looks just like
on this.
a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, this might fix the sound. Because I'm hearing a lot of scratchy sound, and it's a lot scratchier than it was before. You might get some sound doubling. So I'm gonna try and just listen to the game sound through my now only one speaker.
Doesn't sound as scratchy. At least from my perspective.
Alright. That's good. Got ourselves some treasure chests. Do we have some enemies? Yes, we do.
I've still been playing on that one game I was playing last week, the remastered whatnot. And I found out, because I goofed up, if you enter in console commands, you lock out achievements.
Oh.
So I'm starting from like level 2 again. So I can keep those achievements.
Those things are expensive if you aren't actively grinding for them.
Yep.
I found one way to get money a little quicker. Oh, do I get arrows from this guy? Corpse of a ninja. Killed before he was able to complete his mission. He's holding something. Map of the monastery. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, they're either like they either have an item that you can get once, or they're like full of arrows, so they have an infinite supply of arrows for you to replenish yours.
Yep.
But that usually only happens in a boss fight where you need arrows. Seems kind of hacky to me. I'm glad that they made arrows unlimited in 3.
Yeah.
I kind of recognize this area. I think you might revisit something like this. Oh wait, no, this area was used for a special trial in 3.
Ah. Knock that chest open.
Yeah.
But no, if I'm continuing a long quest as Jingles, the magic stabby cat or whatever, I'm gonna get the achievements.
Okay. Alright, that guy looks... Those two... Are they statues? I don't think they're statues. They're demons.
Of course. They're statue demons.
Oh, I can't. He's gonna drop that guy. But I can aerial combo him. It's kind of like there's kind of a risk-reward system here. I found it if you really want to get a lot of that essence really quick, you gotta use this charge attack, and you have to wait till it charges to red, and then you do like this 7-hit combo on someone that instantly kills them and makes them drop a large essence, which restores something, which gives you 1,000 essence points instead of the usual like somewhere between 10 and 100. But in order to, there's 2 ways to get that charge. One is to start charging and just wait. There's blue, then there's red. It's a long time and it gives enemies a lot of opportunity to attack you and combo you out of it. Another way is if there is an essence nearby that you haven't absorbed, then start charging, and that essence will fly into you immediately and immediately put you into red charge. So you're risking either a health gain or a little bit of essence to maybe get a lot of essence as long as an enemy is nearby to get hit by that 7-hit instant kill move. Alright, so what do we do here now that we've cleared the room of demons? Interact. An altar that looks like it was made to display some sort of holy relic. On it a message is written. Those without faith shall be doomed to wander these depths forever. Without faith, does that mean that we need a special item or something?
It's the Ark of the Covenant there. Careful, I'll melt your face or something.
Yeah, don't drink from the wrong chalice. Thankfully there's no chalices here. Maybe one of these, maybe there's a side passage that we can enter. Aha, there is.
Also playing the Lego Indiana Jones games. Oh my gosh. If you didn't watch the movies, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I have the Lego Indiana. I have one of the Lego Indiana. Wait, it might be the collection, actually. But yeah, I have Lego Indiana Jones on the Wii, and I have only vague memories of some of them. Actually, no, I think I only have vague memories of. It wasn't Temple of Doom, but it had a Temple of Doom in its climax. The one with the cup.
Okay.
Lost Crusade. The Last Crusade.
Yeah. I still love the scene where this one guy's just swinging a sword and he just shoots him.
Yeah.
Apparently the reason why he did that, he had food poisoning and he didn't want to put up with acting. But it also kind of fits for the character.
Yeah. However, the extraordinary power of the fiends is incomparable to that of humans. In fact, the highest level of fiends exist in a state that can only be described as having transcended physical boundaries of form. Looking back through the pages of history, it's quite probable that many of the most powerful members of the Vigurian ruling class, in fact, belong to this classification. Is it not surprising, then, that the fiends have been seen as gods? Wait, they're saying that the fiends are... Okay, I read the first part wrong. So the fiends being incomparable to that of humans, I thought meant that they were below humans. That humans were, that humans were above fiends to an incomparable degree, but no, it's the opposite. So, a state that can only have it, like humans, transcending the physical boundaries of their form to become demons. History of Vigor 1. Ever since these monsters have become to be known as fiends, the majority of them are a mutation of human beings. Okay, there we go. Just as I suspected, existing in a condition of living without a soul due to their corruption by evil.
Body horror, wee!
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not Resident Evil levels body horror, but you get the point?
Yeah. The history of Vigor 3. It is said that sometimes fiends may rise up from dead bodies. In fact, there were many monks of the Vigor order during the Middle Ages who labored for years to recreate this phenomenon. Alright. Is there a history of Vigor 4 here? And why did History of Vigor 1 start with an ellipsis?
Because why not?
I see an elixir of spiritual life. I might as well train one so I can collect it. History of Vigor 4. The vast majority of records dealing with the fiends date from the Middle Ages or earlier. During recent times, the fiends have greatly decreased in numbers. Okay, so much so that for a member of the general Vigorian public to come into contact with a fiend has become an extremely rare occurrence. This would be 5. No, the Emperor, Lord of all creation. The Vigor Emperor is the figurehead of the commoners, and his absolute authority as the holy leader of our Vigorian order cannot be denied. He controls all physical and ethereal, regardless of time or place. Huh. Well, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so if this kind of cult thing views beings as higher than humans, that means we might come into some self-righteous demons.
Incendiary shuriken. Let's have a look at that. How many do I have? Just the one? 15. A shuriken with a small timer. Oh, this is what the enemies have been using on me this whole time. The enemies in this area. Golden scarab. Here? No. Just climbs right up onto the broken glass.
Yep.
Alright, let's break this middle thing. Or interact with it. A stone tablet. Oh, the right side of the stone tablet. Okay. We have a puzzle piece. I forgot how much this game takes after Resident Evil.
It's got a very Resident Evil kind of look to it. Kind of a mix between that and Bayonetta, but I guess that kind of seems like a natural progression with, I don't know, with the style.
A lot
Not
of
saying that.
wandering back between rooms and assembling keys.
Yep. Ugh. Reminds me of the, what is it? The Heart Club Diamond and Spade key.
Keys into, yeah.
Yeah, well, and 1 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. The pain.
I wish I still had my 1 remake on the GameCube. I have 0 on the GameCube. But I had 1 remake, and I did like a temporary trade with someone for their copy of Spider-Man, I think? Yeah, it was Spider-Man. And he never returned it. So I may or may not still have that copy of Spider-Man. But I would rather have my copy of 1 remake.
Yeah.
I really hope I don't have
So
to go
speaking
back
of GameCube games, I found a loose copy of Beautiful Joe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
So far it's working.
Nice.
And, no case, but $25 is not bad for Beautiful Joe. It looks a little chewed up, but it plays, so.
Yeah.
That's the most important part.
Yeah. Are you having fun?
Yep. I haven't gotten to play too much of it, but yeah.
Did you get any Rainbow V ratings?
I have not yet. I haven't gotten too far again.
Yeah. It's only 5 stages long, if I recall. But those last 2 stages are really long. I really like how somewhere, I think it's in the 2nd stage, there's a background that's, it shows like a strip club or something, and that features topless, bottomless, and I remember making a joke with my friends, like, yeah, you go in there and there's no one there. Or like everybody's invisible or something. I vaguely remember there being like a... Oh. I can't press A with a... It's bad to press the A button when there's a not an interactable thing in front of you. I vaguely remember like going through one of these walls, but I can't slice them and I can't just jump through them or anything. With the right side of the tablet, I don't remember there being something that I stick this right side of the tablet onto either. Maybe if I check the map here. So we've been in the altar hall. I guess we've got to find the monk's room. So out of the archive, into the monk's room. It's easy to forget there's a map in this game too. And it's one of the least helpful kinds of maps too. It shows you, I think it shows you where you need to go, but it's kind of hard to reorient yourself if you're not good at using maps in general.
Yeah. Sort of reminds me of Daggerfall maps. Ugh, they're horrible.
So, according to this map, the map is telling me to go upstairs in the archives. If that blue circle is where I'm supposed to go. So up the stairs. Come on, Ryu. Then, in the corner? Alright, over to the corner. This corner? Oh, okay, I can jump off the wall here. To find a golden scarab. Crack in the wall. Interact. Looks like it can be widened with a strong impact or small explosion. Thus the, finding the incendiary shuriken. One thing that keeps me coming back to this game is how Ryu screams angrily with every attack. It seems so antithetical to me to be like the sneaky ninja, but also be so angry and yelly.
A very, contradiction of character. Being like, you should be a sneaky ninja. Ah!
Yeah. It's constantly being like, rah, rah, shua.
I could imagine someone in a break room next door. Huh? What's that noise?
Well, I mean, to the voice actors' credit, they only have to do the yell correctly once.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Why don't you go check out the noise? Okay.
The henchman's break room.
Yep.
Is that a scarab? Yes, it is. Blarg. Risking it all for a possible treasure chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I try a full-on jump, I'll overshoot it, so maybe I should try and jump at an angle. This game doesn't exactly do analog movement very well. Oh, maybe I could just walk off of here. Aha.
There you go.
Great devil elixir. Questionably worth it, I would say. Was this where I wanted to go? I should really check the map. Monk's room. Okay, yeah, that does seem like where I want to go. Straight ahead is a blue objective, looks like. What do we have here? A safe. It can be opened by dialing the correct combination. Oh, okay. We're getting hints here. So there's blue on 2. Oh wait, maybe I'm supposed to go left. No? Maybe I have to linger on each number. It's been a long time. It must have been at least 10 years since the last time I had to work a combination lock. I don't think this is a combination lock. First number is 2. Oh, there we go. A diary written by a monk. It is the 27th day of the 12th month. I have received the Book of the Eons as a birthday gift from His Majesty the Emperor. It is a great honor. I shall place it in the safe so that no one will take it. At the end of the entry, there are notes reading left, right, right, left. Okay, so let's look at the green. 2712. Left, right, right, left. So left to 2, right to 7, right to 1. I messed it up. Alright, left to 2, right to 7. Ah, I did it again. Right, left, left, right. Or left, right, right, left. 2, then right to 7, then right to 1, and left to 2.
There you go.
Book of the Eons. There it is. I seriously feel like they only took... Like, they might have had a lot of enemy designs left on the cutting room floor. The only ones they took are the ones that are vulnerable to Izuna drop.
Oh. I need to take care of a certain dog who just threw up.
Okay. I will have a look at my items here. Projectile weapons, shuriken. Melee weapons, dragon sword. Hello, Percy. Can I do a relaxy? Art of the Inferno. Oh, yeah, I gotta use my info more often. I keep forgetting, like, they really incentivize you to use your Ninpo in Ninja Gaiden 3 with the meter. Over here, it's kind of a gamble if you don't have... It really feels like a gamble, because you have to sort of hope that a red essence shows up, and each red essence restores one use of your Ninpo. And of course, you forget about red essence if you save up your Ninpo, because it doesn't show up when your Ninpo is full. Alright, nothing destructible here. Let's have a look at this map. So if we go, if we backtrack our way down there, go around this big old bend here. Whirr. Whirr. Oh. Enemy noises. Oh wow, they take damage from shuriken.
Okay.
Everything's
Sorry.
good? No, it's okay.
Yeah. Her stomach was upset for a brief moment, so I had to clean up what she left
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You didn't miss much. There's a very long... I basically started going back to where I needed to go, and in the archives started this very long fight.
I also gave her some Pepto.
Puppy Pepto?
You can give dogs Pepto.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I just gave her a little dot because she doesn't like the stuff, which, you know, I can't blame her.
Spirit of the Devils.
Oh,
You can't blame her?
I can't blame her. It's not the best, but, you know, it'll soothe her stomach.
Increases Ryu's ki limit. Alright. I was just talking about how you're using Ninpo seems like a gamble because you only got 2 casts. And it's like red essence that refills your ki only appears if you have ki to fill up. So if you hoard your ki like I do, then you tend to forget that there is a way to refill it once you've used it. The game kind of lets you forget about red essence. But yeah, I prefer how they handled ninja magic in later games because of that.
Okay, girl.
There we go. That's all of them taken care of. Put something in here? We can. And this opens up the altar. Yes. So drop it to the next area. Are you... Okay, there you go. Ooh, ghosties. Guess this is supposed to be where you heal up. Underground equivalent of bats. Or, no, bats are already underground. Cemetery equivalent of bats. Oh no, wait, there's bats in cemeteries too. Hi, O3. Was it your turn? Your turn for human affections? With your curly tail.
Bambi, are you okay?
Is she looking at you?
Yeah.
It's good that she took the Pepto.
Yeah. Well, I gave it to her.
Yeah.
I
As
put
opposed to like refusing to...
I opened her mouth and put a little dot on her mouth.
Okay.
She'll fight me for it, but it'll make her stomach feel better.
Hmm. Corridor of Doom. A large boulder chiseled into the shape of a human face. Its base seems quite unstable. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen. I guess I should have those incendiary shuriken equipped. Yep. I'm pointed the wrong way.
Oh. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Speaking of Indiana Jones,
Yeah. Alright, run towards the camera when the thing starts rolling.
like, how many times has that trope been used?
I can't dodge the way I'm trying to dodge. Oh, that was dumb. Somehow the game let me continue rather than starting me over. A contra babble. A contra babble something. And a save point. Oh, those things will attack. Oh, hey, some red essence. That's worth saving. Oh, also, what did that say? A contrababble specus. I feel like we might be approaching the end of the game. Whoa! Okay. Took the fast way down. Looks like it. Are we supposed to interact with that, or do we run along the walls? Doesn't look like there's anything to aim for. Ah, maybe just go like this. Bug demons.
I'm not the wasp spray would get rid of those.
Incendiary shuriken seems to do the trick.
Yeah, maybe that'll do it.
Maybe it's some ninja magic. Save spot. Okay, that wasn't too far to fall. I see you have found more scarabs. Let me see. Here, I'll give you this in exchange. Lives of the 1,000 Gods. Today you have brought me 5 scarabs, which brings the total number you've given me to 10. I have 12,000 of these. What can we get here? We can get some Devil's Way elixir. Wait. Okay, Dragon Sword is maxed out. Nunchaku is maxed out. Wooden Sword, I don't know if I'll max it out. This is maxed out, okay. So, I can worry about expendable items. Maybe the Armlet of the Sun, which is not expendable, but... 7 is good. Leaves room for finding some. If we can only hold 5 of these, then I guess I'll get up to 4. Great Spirit Elixir, which costs 3,000. I think the regular elixir, it costs 10. The full elixir costs 10 times as much as the regular, but the regular still heals a lot of health. I don't think I'll get my money's worth if I get the full. Ooh, another scare. Yoink. Treasure. Yeah, what is it? A giant switch is embedded in the floor of the shaft. A strong impact with a weapon should be able to depress it. So, like that? Oh, I guess so. Even the puzzles are solved by using a drops. Vigurian Flail. I think this was my favorite weapon in the second game, but it's basically a more vicious looking version of the nunchaku. And it can only be upgraded once. It's probably going to be useless for this game because, yeah, I found what works in this game, but I'll give it a try. Ritual. Oh hey, cutscene. Filling up the goblet with demon blood, I guess. Centipede is... the centipede gonna drink the blood? Just boss time.
Yep.
Corpses in the cemetery come to life.
How original.
So here the game would distinguish between something that was still fighting and something that was going to its death animations. Figurine covers you for big time. Let's check this thing. Holy Grail. It really is Last Crusade. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my easy to draw weapon. Okay, these guys are able to be used. Slow enough for it. Hey, I got him.
There you go.
Still standing. Okay, so they start sort of emitting black flashes when they're dead.
The dust in them can't contain itself.
Yeah. Best to go after ranged attackers first. Does not have head follow-up. Okay. No red essence for these guys. Here, activate the elevator, then go to the... I guess just go the only way there is to go. Heavy. Light, heavy. What's happening? It's nice that they let you be invincible while you do that.
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of essence, I think. One guy just flops down there. Like they're throwing these zombies in here. Wasn't close enough. Did I get both of them? I think I did. How much essence do I have? 22,000, more than I had when I went into the shop last time. Just have to reactivate the elevator to go the rest of the way. Maybe this area was just meant to be a free essence farming location or something.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's another fight around the corner.
Yeah. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Up! Up! Up!
Kim's like, no, I'm not doing that.
If only Ryu knew how to rock climb, he could just use these holes in the walls to get up there. Can't just stomp the button down either. It has to be hit with a weapon. I wonder if we were supposed to get like a hammer weapon before this point. Just because of the way the button is shaped. Then again, Rachel's the one with the hammer weapon. I wonder if maybe she was written to at some point she may have been written to give Ryu that weapon.
Maybe. It makes sense.
Blue essence farming area. The ghosts won't bother me while I climb, right? Projectiles, regular shuriken. Regular shuriken won't affect me. Okay, so from here we go. Just keep going, I guess. Tomb of the Eons. Back to the Specus.
Yep.
Oh, these things are still fighting after losing their heads. Oh, there's an arrow. There's one of them with an arrow, with a bow and arrow. Take care of that one first. got for me, Muramasa? More scarabs. Just the one. Alright, upgrade the Vigorian Flail. Okay, got a little bit of yellow and red on it now. And sure, let's get the wooden sword. Wait, no, let's buy some stuff. The wooden sword. I looked up what the wooden sword upgrades into, and it's basically a boat oar. Apparently, it's a reference to a guy using a boat oar like a sword in history.
Hey, it's not an invalid way to...
I mean, I've seen people use cricket bats, like keep a cricket bat as a self-defense weapon, and that's practically the same shape. So let's take 7 of these, 4 of these, maybe some of those. A spiritual elixir that replenishes views, key power greatly. I don't think I'll get 7 of... Well, I mean, it'd be worth it just to have more of them. Talisman of Reaper. Oh, let's get one of these, for sure. Maybe 2. Yeah. 2 on-the-spot revives. I suppose I could buy more incendiary. Oh, I can. They cost 100 each. Sure. I'll get some more incendiary shuriken. I can hold 15 at most. I'll get 10. Yeah, if there's one of those guys, it was definitely meant to let you charge up, to just let you charge up and use a, what do they call it, an ultimate technique. What's this? A giant chain is connected to the plate at the bottom. At the bottom of the interface, constructed so that the plate can be lifted by winding the chain. The chain looks old and brittle, but the sheer size of it means it can't be easily severed. Okay. So we want to wind those winches. What's the map say? The map says top of this room, I guess. Oh good. One of those guys. Oh, and he winds up quick too. Might be a good time to try out the now upgraded Victorian Flail. That shreds him up real quick. Save point at the top. Didn't really have much plot happening this episode,
Yeah.
but we did get a lot of progress.
Yeah.
How do we get up from here? This? Okay, we'll just do some platforming. Around this way. Hey. This way. No. And from here we go around to that one. Dang it. It'd be great if the game had a little bit more of a little bit more of an intuition of what the player's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I think they do in later games. Alright, so just run along this wall once. that. Life of the gods. How many of those do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then possibly take that one. No. Run again. Okay, so that platform is useless to me. I should maybe... No, I can't make that jump, though. So it has to be this one. Just run along this wall. There's some invisible... There seem to be some invisible triggers as to what Ryu will do when he encounters certain edges. Like, some of them he'll pull himself up, and other ones he'll just kind of ignore.
I don't need this ledge. What's that? Gravity? Nope, doesn't affect me.
This had better be the last of the... If this is the last level, then this should be the last of the platforming challenges.
Always fun when a non-platforming game suddenly becomes a platformer.
Mm-hmm. Double Dragon on the NES for one. Like, I get that they wanted to mix things up, but the platforming was horribly implemented. Come on, Ryu. I vouched for you to get into Smash, you know. For Melee, I voted for Peach, and I was really happy that she got in. And I don't think they did an official poll for the next games, but I was kind of hoping that Palutena would make an appearance, even though she was a lot more obscure at the time. But they did bring Pit in, and then Palutena later. I wonder. I get the feeling that they're probably not going to do a full new game to follow up Smash Ultimate, but might just do like a Switch 2 upgrade pack.
That I'm not sure.
Do you think they'll just leave the game as is?
Well, I think they might reinvent the wheel again. I mean, look at what they did with Mario Kart.
Yeah. I'm starting to see, like, I feel like there's less of a difference between Smash 4 and 5 than there was from Smash 3 to 4. And I'm afraid that if they do show off a Smash 6, it's going to look even less different to 5 than 5 was to 4, you know what I mean? And, like, 5 was the one where they went, everyone is here. Like, how many more viable, like, good game characters can they put into a Smash 6 to top everyone is here? Like, I'd still like to see Ryu Hayabusa make his way in there. Maybe the rest of the Kid Icarus Uprising cast. Maybe a character from the Dusk Bloods. But, like, all the upgrades I'm thinking that they could do could probably be covered by just by adding them to Smash 5 as a Switch 2 expansion pack. Or a Switch 2 enhancement pack. Ah! If I knew where to jump, it would help with getting up this pit. But I feel like there's two possible ways to jump from that position, and either one could be... Well, I haven't tried the other one, have I? Oh wait, I might have tried it once or twice. Come on, let me just finish this chapter. We're making such good progress up till now. I mean, I'm glad I'm not dying, but I mean, any situation where you gotta repeat the same actions again and again, it's not ideal. Any situation where you gotta repeat the same actions and it gets less and less fun.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to, say, JRPG battles or something, where, like, it's grindy, but the grind is usually designed to be fun. This is not fun, failing a jumping puzzle like this.
Oh, you don't want to do a jumping puzzle in a game that you shouldn't have jumping puzzles?
Yeah. Like, Ninja Gaiden 3 did some fun stuff with their jumping puzzles, but it's super rough here. Like, it just doesn't feel instinctive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I don't have to time my jumps for the, for going back and forth between the walls. Alright, let's try the way that I don't think I'm supposed to go. That is this way. Okay, that works. There's a ledge that he holds on to.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, into here. We've hit our hour, so let's see if we can find that dude. That save dude. Interact? Oh. Okay, I guess we're fighting a boss then. Skella. A big skelly.
Yeah, that is a big skelly.
Can't break that limb. Oh, but he puts his other limb forward. Okay. What limbs he shows me.
Ow.
I got lots of drinks. Okay, that's 2 out of 4. Health is pretty low. I guess I wore down the other limbs pretty well last time. Stomped them down here. Don't tell me I have to chase down the last limb I want to break. Oh, there it is. Oh, dang it. That was a much easier boss than expected. Might be partially on account of all the drinks I had saved up.
Moral of the story, drinks.
The place floods, and Ryu can swim. He can not only swim, he can also run on water. They made mechanics for him to do both. Hey, Chapter 7 cleared. Greater ninja. Save interface, please. Alma, Greater Fiend. So this is what we'll do next time. Rachel continues searching for her sister in Vigor's capital. She is suddenly confronted by an inhuman form. Alma, the Greater Fiend, finally makes her appearance. Let's wait a cutscene before we get to save. Oh, no cutscene. Can we save? I just save, please. I would like to save. Can I see a save point on the map, at least? Maybe it's that yellow mark? I have not memorized the layout of this place. Hunting demons in my long hair and fancy suit. A suit that looks like it would be very expensive to get clean.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, to be fair, suits in general. Because you can't just wash them like a regular shirt.
No tumble dry.
Yep. Maybe it's best to wash and then let air dry?
Yeah.
In cold water, of course.
Do they just call that drip dry?
Yeah, you could drip pretty much.
Rachel only has the one weapon combo, so thankfully it doesn't. The enemies don't seem to counter it. It works especially well if you do a flip. If you try to dodge into an enemy, she'll do a flip over them, and she'll end up behind them. So, of course, they can't counter you if you're behind them. Where is that dang save point? There it is. Save, please. Cannot save while there's enemies nearby. I wonder if she has a charge. Oh, she does. That big yellow essence. Okay, save. Interact. Save here, yes. Alright! We have completed Chapter 7, and we'll do Chapter 8 next time we roll around to Ninja Gaiden. This was our blue block, so next is our indigo, which I believe is traditional JRPGs. We'll be continuing Mega Man Battle Network, and hopefully we'll have our first net battle when we do.
I actually do need to catch up on that.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is beat Higsby. And so thank you for watching, and we'll hope to see you all next time.
Bye!